Hey, beautiful friends, Laurel here with Illuminating Souls, and I'm starting off by sending you a big whoosh of love. And if you are one of our beautiful friends who lives in the Pacific Northwest here in the United States and you're in the midst of the heat wave, I am sending you prayers and cooling thoughts. I can't get over how warm it is up there, so I hope you're doing well. And wherever you are, I hope you're doing well. I'm coming to you today to share with you this theme of summer's delight. So I have a new group that is starting tomorrow, which is Tuesday the 29th, and it's part of the Tuesday Sacred Circle, which is a beautiful, small, intimate group. And we meet every Tuesday, and I channel the angels, and there's love, and there's conversation on spiritual topics, and it's a beautiful way to plug in and be uplifted and feel inspired. And each month we do a different theme, and this month's theme is going to be Summer's Delight. Now, I have to share with you where this comes from, because even if you don't join the class, hopefully some of this wisdom and insight will inspire you. Right now, where I am in life, I can only handle things that are easy. I have no extra energy to effort anything, or to have to be on top of it, or to be brilliant. I really just am craving ease. And I think about summer, and summer, especially as a kid, was always such an enchanting time for me. It's the time when I would get to leave school behind and play and have unstructured time and not have to be productive, and to be able to wander and play, be in the imagination center, and it was just always so glorious. And so I'm finding that I'm really wanting to give myself permission to be in that place again this summer. So I thought what I might do today, so what you can expect is I'm going to share with you some of my summer's delights, the things that are delighting me right now. And I'm going to do an oracle card reading for us. So hopefully that'll send you some good vibes. And then I'll share with you a little bit more about the class. So my first summer's delight that I want to share with you is the bright colors, like this shirt. It reminds me of sherbet. Even though I don't eat sherbet, I look at the colors and I get so happy. So perhaps for your summer's delights, maybe there's colors or articles of clothing or something that you put on your body that just make you feel happier. It's not about that we all need a giant vacation somewhere. It can be these small morsels of delight that can really uplift our day. Another one of my summer's delights is the summer fruit. I love summer fruit, and I live in Northern California, and I'm very fortunate that summer fruit is plentiful here. And so I thought I'm going to share with you a couple tips if you also like summer fruit. Like, one of my favorite fruits is white nectarines. If you like white nectarines, I want to give you a summer fruit tip, which is look for a nectarine. See how it's all modeled here, and it has these you can almost feel these little bumps. These are sugar bumps. So when you're picking out your white nectarines, you want to look for a nectarine that kind of has this mottled appearance. This means that it's high in sugar content. So sometimes if you go into a grocery store, you'll see that everything just looks super smooth, and it might be that that's a mealy or unsweetened nectarine. But look, these bumps are your friends. White nectarines are awesome. My other favorite summer fruit of this time is called, let's see, I have to get the label up there, a sugar kiss cantaloupe. Now, I'm 59 years old, and when I was a kid, cantaloupe used to be delicious. Only now, it doesn't have much flavor. This is an heirloom variety, or some, I don't know, but it is called Sugar Kiss. It's a very specific variety. You cannot get it everywhere. Look it up on Google and see if a store near you carries it. I know our local Trader Joe's has been carrying it. They're usually smaller than regular cantaloupes. They taste like sugar. They're so good. So if you can find yourself a Sugar Kiss cantaloupe, buy several. And they don't last very long. So if you buy 4, you're going to probably have to eat them in a week. But they're delicious. So those are those are a couple of my summer's delights. Another summer's delight for me is I go outside and I sit in our backyard, which is filled with greenery thanks to my husband, and I just sit there and I let the breeze go through, and it just helps reboot and reset for me. So it's like focus on these little increments. If you notice, the things that I share, they're not hard and they're not difficult, and you don't have to, expend a lot of energy to get there. For me, I want things to be easy. Let's see. I have one more summer's delight to share with you, which is, as I have probably shared, I have been crocheting like a crazy person, and I love it. And so, I'm just color right now is delighting me. This is a sweet little blanket that I made for a friend's son. He's I forget how old he is, but he asked me to make it for him, and so I'm waiting to give this to him. I can't wait. And then I just finished this beautiful blanket. Oh, it's really heavy because I used double strands. I don't know but the colors, I don't know that we're even picking the colors up very well, are gorgeous and vibrant. And this I made for my husband. I brought this yarn home and my husband said, "That's mine." I just finished that and it made me so happy. The colors made me so happy. So these are some of the ways that I am finding ways to delight myself in this summer energy. Um, and these are some of the things we're going to be exploring in Summer's Delight. So in week 1, we're going to be talking about cultivating ease. How can we let things be easy? Where are those portals of ease? One of the things I find is that when I am in too much resistance, when things feel hard, when I'm frustrated, it usually means I need a timeout from whatever I'm doing, and somewhere a portal of ease has opened up. And if I just wait and if I attune, it'll come through for me. So this is how I live my life. I look for ease. I'm not fond of efforting and working really, really hard on things. I don't know that that's a good thing. I don't know that I'm proud of it, but it's the truth. And so we're going to be talking about cultivating ease in week 1 of Summer's Delight. In week 2, we're going to be talking about increments of delight, which these were just examples of increments of delight. Like, you don't have to change your whole freaking day. Find 5 minutes of participating in something that will delight you. For me, white nectarine. If I'm just present with the flavor of the white nectarine, that is an increment of delight for me. I'm going to go get my nails done. Such a girl. I'm going to go get my nails done. That is going to be an increment of delight for me. And then it's an increment of delight whenever I look at my fingers and I get so happy. So we're going to be attuning to what are your increments of delight that you are bringing into your sphere. And then in week 3, we're going to be focusing on the joy of you. Ta-da! And like, who are you? And are there aspects of you that maybe you've got tucked away, or that haven't had any airtime in a while? And that might be a place where some of your joy is stored, and maybe you've forgotten about it, or you've misplaced it, or you haven't connected with it in a while. So it's like, do you have a creative spirit? Do you have your inner wild child? Like, we're gonna focus on the aspects of you that bring you the greatest joy, and make sure those aspects of you get some airtime. And then in week 4, we're going to talk about the power of wandering. One of my greatest childhood memories of summer is that my friends and I, we would wander places. Everything was an adventure. What should we do now? Let's wander to the park. Let's go to somebody's backyard. Let's play a game. It was this opportunity to wander and have unstructured time and not have a destination in mind and not have to do something super important. So this is the kind of stuff we're going to be exploring in Summer's Delight. And you'll get to be part of a sweet, 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 intimate group where you will be loved and supported. I'm going to be channeling Josephus and the Wisdom Council, and there are going to be guided meditations and attunements you're going to receive, and I promise you, it will lift you up and inspire your heart. And then, before we complete, I'm going to do a 3-card reading for all of us. I am using one of my favorite decks, which is the Magdalene Oracle deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. If you love working with the feminine goddess energy, I highly recommend this deck. One of the things I love about this deck versus the angel deck that I often use is this has what might be conceived of as shadow cards. I don't experience them as shadow, but they'll talk about confusion or purgatory or crucifixion. And sometimes those concepts are really helpful when we're doing a reading. So I have no idea what's going to come forward, but here's the cards. I'm going to pull them right now with you. I'm going to just put a prayer of love into this deck. I'm going to ask the angels and Mary Magdalene and the Christ of Light to come into this broadcast to bring blessings to you and your loved ones. So angels, if there's a message I can bring forward in service to those who are watching, who are with us, this is what I ask you to bring forth now. So we'll pull our first card. The first card is Revelation. I'll read these all together in a second. The second card is the Eternal Embrace. And then the third card is Love. Oh my gosh, how beautiful is that? So, let me show you them all together. We've got Revelation with Eternal Embrace, with Love. So first off, my friends, I just want to say, for those of you that are praying for relationship, I know this is one of the most frustrating things to pray for, because it doesn't really feel like it's in your dominion. But I'm going to affirm love is on the horizon, that this is about remembering that you have incarnated onto the planet with other souls who love you. And even if you haven't met yet, this is true. And so love is coming in. Also, for everyone, even if you're not seeking relationship, I feel like the Revelation card is just what it says. It's let the summer, let the delight, let the joy, let the ease reveal more of you to you. We are creatures who blossom open and evolve. And we don't always know where we're going. We don't always know what we are becoming. But our soul knows, and God knows, and the divine GPS that is a part of our soul knows. So Revelation is about making space for something new to be born, to be downloaded through you, to be surprised, to be in the wonder of things. The eternal embrace is that love of our angels and of God and of the universe, that we are always held in the heart of God, and that we are always surrounded with love even when we don't feel it. It is true. And then love being the third card. So there is so much love here for you. And I know for all of us, we are coming off of this unimaginable time. We're still recovering. I am. I don't know about you. I'm still recovering. I'm not ready to go into huge crowds. I'm not ready to completely participate again in the world. I tend to be kind of introverted anyways these days, but I still need time to blossom. I still need time to emerge. And I'm ready for ease. It's okay that I don't know where I'm going and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing next. I trust in the rhythm of life. And I want you to trust in the rhythm of life too. I want you to trust in the things that are bringing you delight, the things that are bringing you joy, that are bringing you pleasure. It's sort of like breadcrumbs that the angels are leaving for you to help guide you into something that will help brighten your spirit. So if you're interested, Summer's Delight starts tomorrow. I would love for you to be there with us. It's such a sweet group, and there's room for you. And I hope that you are going to have a lovely, lovely month of June. July, it's July now. It'll be July in a few days. Whatever time it is, in the time-space continuum. I hope that you have a lovely week, a lovely month, and a lovely time ahead. I love you very much, and we'll talk soon. Thanks. Bye.